Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to share some tips on how to improve faster in Fortnite. Sometimes you get into like a plateau in your skill level, and that's why I'm here to basically get you out of that. Let's get right into it. The first step to improvement is actually finding out and recognizing what you need to work on. For me, that's my aim and piece control. The way I like identifying my weaknesses is to put them in groups. The top two are the things I want to work on the most, and the rest, like building, editing, and game sense, can be worked on afterwards. Now that you found what you want to improve on, you need to start implementing it into your practice routine. I use Kovacs and AimLab to help me with my aim, but if you don't have those, you can just use creative maps like Scovix and stuff. I don't know how you pronounce that. I usually practice my aim for around 30 to 40 minutes a day because I have a lot of time. As far as piece control goes, you want to hop into public matches, creative matchmaking, or even arena if you're good enough to get experience against real players and what they do in different situations. This also applies if your focus is on editing and game sense. You can hop into creative and do edit courses, and for game sense, you want to play scrims and get that end game knowledge of where you want to be rotating in the final zones. When you get your practice routine down and you know exactly what you need to practice, you can hop into a public match or arena, and then once you get in a fight, you want to actually focus on one or two things in that encounter. For example, if you want to get better at aiming, go into fights with the mindset of trying to hit every shot and only shooting when you're lined up properly. If your focus is on piece control, you should set yourself a standard of boxing your opponent or coning them before you start finishing them. Remember that every Fortnite match is a learning opportunity. Every time you die, you learn more about yourself and what you should have done in that situation. For me, I don't really care about how many arena points I have. As long as I'm getting more experience and learning every time I die, I'm just happy. If you don't know the reason you died, you can record your gameplay or hop into replay mode and analyze your gameplay. I know whenever I look at my own gameplay, I can find at least 5 to 10 things that I can do better. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go over tilting in this video, but I guess I'll give it a brief run through. After you die, it's really easy to get mad and slam your table. I myself have done this many times and my table's still doing okay, I guess. One time I hit my table a little too hard and pretty much bruised my entire right hand. Pretty much tilting in the way of being destructive isn't worth it. I don't know about anyone else, but I only tilt when I recognize what I did wrong and I'm still doing it. Going on a tilt spree will ultimately make you play worse because you're making impulsive decisions, so just try to avoid it and take a break if you find yourself getting close to destroying your mouse or controller. On the topic of identifying your mistakes, I like to write them down on a notepad or keep a list on my phone so I don't forget about it 3 games later. What I do is whenever I die from the same mistake, I put a tally mark on that mistake so at the end of the day, it tells me how many times I died from each thing. This helps me accurately judge what I should put my focus on when practicing. Okay, let's recap with the list of the things I covered in this video. First, identify what you're doing wrong. Implement that into your practice routine. Focus on what you want to practice when you get in fights. Take losses as a learning experience, write down your mistakes, and most importantly, don't tilt. Anyway, that's pretty much all the tips I have for you today, so if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any video ideas for me, just leave them down in the comments below and I'll check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.